You might want to reconsider, mate. I'm just putting that out. How are you going? How are you today? We've had a win. You're in there, and this is all for you, my friend.
It's very exciting. What a special feeling. It's all about playing for the Lions, guys, because the fans like yourself. It's an amazing feeling and makes it very special to have pulled the jump on and have been lucky enough to play for 15 years and play in front of all the fans and all the support you've shown me over the years has been nothing short of outstanding. And I'm so proud to be a Lions player and proud to have served you for 15 years.
You did your farewell lap up there in Brisbane, but I know that the Melbourne fans mean a lot to you. You know, your second home, and I get, well, really, it's your first home. You're a Victorian after all. Mate, what does it mean to come to a thing like this and just see this many people here? And it must be. I'll be honest with you. When you guys were chatting, he said to me, "It's overwhelming, Huggy." And like even for the big guy, it's overwhelming. We think you're family. That's why we feel we can all call you Brownie. What's this mean to you?
So it is overwhelming, guys. This is an amazing reception, and to see all the signs and everyone there, all the smiling faces, especially after a big win. It's fantastic. So two send-off games. Been great against North Melbourne in Brisbane. We had a close win and another great win today. So been very, very lucky. Everyone should be very excited about where the side's going. I'm spewing I can't be out there with the boys anymore, but it's really exciting. Everyone should be excited about the future, about all the younger players coming through in the team. It won't be long before you'll be cheering all the other fellas, hopefully with the Premiership Cup in a few years.
I want to talk about a couple of things. Obviously, we've been watching you play footy for many, many years. We want to talk about here at Etihad Stadium and the MCG. What are your most memorable moments playing here in Victoria?
Probably here at Etihad Stadium when I kicked 8 against Essendon a few years back. And I think even though Essendon's got a big supporter base, the Lions fans definitely drowned them out that night. And then the MCG, who could ever forget those grand finals, and I suppose the first parade on the Friday before the 2001 grand final, when I think that we outnumbered all the Essendon supporters, which is no mean feat. So great effort by all the guys.
I want to take you way back, and because I watch your old man play footy. What do you remember about those early days being a Fitzroy supporter? What do you remember about that?
I remember when our home ground used to be at Princess Park, and Dad used to get me in the rooms, and big fan of Paul Roos and Alistair Lynch and Richard Osborne and some of those great players. It was a dream of mine to play for the Lions, and fortunately enough, when Brisbane were keen to take me under the father and son rule back in 1998, 99, I was more than excited to come up here and been very blessed to be coached by the great man in Lee Matthews. Early in my career, he was a huge part of my career and taught me a lot of things that I know and a lot of things I know in football, apart from the old man. So that was great to play with all the great players I played with throughout that premiership run. Timing is everything in football, so very fortunate to come to the Lions at a great time. But I've loved every minute of the 15 years. I know it's been a lean last sort of 8 or 10 years. But we're starting to rebuild now, and we'll rebuild very quickly, I believe, after you see performances like tonight.
We're tied out for 6 weeks, snuggled in next to the coach in the coach's box already. What are you doing up there? We keep seeing you.
Well, I'm coaching all these young key forwards that dominated in the last quarter, so I'm taking all the credit. So, no, it's great. I'm just helping Leper out, and Blackie's a forwards coach and enjoying your role coaching the young key forwards. We've got quite a lot of them coming through. Daniel McStay and Nicky Close were fantastic today. We've got a few younger fellas in the reserves there as well, so it's a pretty full-time job, and hopefully one that I can continue on and stay involved with the footy club going forward.
So, what do you like as a spectator? You any good?
I'm great when we're dominating the last quarter. The first 3 quarters a bit tough, but No, I'd certainly much prefer to be out there playing, that's for sure. But I knew eventually it would come to an end. I feel very lucky that I was able to play for 15 years and playing successful sides along the way. So very fortunate. It's now time to hand the baton over to the younger players and let them take this club on to the next premiership glory and move forward.
So, mate, clearly you don't have to train like the player does anymore. So what's the plan on a week-to-week basis? A few more hamburgers? Or
well, everyone knows I love a beer, and certainly have enjoyed a few Crown Lagers the last 6 weeks. And my diet's gone out the window, but I did go for a run this morning. I was starting to feel a little bit guilty. And I lasted about 20 minutes. I've already been in the dock up for some anti-inflammatories.
Was it a run with the minibar and back, or was that what it was? Mate, tell us about these key forwards, because they're young and they're fresh and they're enthusiastic and they're big. We like big. So tell us about them.
Yeah, well, Michael Close is he's a really good runner. He gets up the field and really works his opponents over and started to get plenty of the footy late in the game when the Melbourne defenders are really starting to tire. Got high hopes for Close. He's a real sponge. He just wants to work. He's a country Victorian boy, so he's a good one. He's a tough kid, and he'll be a good player for the club going forward. Daniel McStay probably started out as a defender, but as you saw today, he's got a tremendous talent. He's a terrific mark, probably our best forward today. And so we're trying to poach him from Murray Davis as a defender's coach and stick him down forward. So they're the two that played today. Obviously, Louis Taylor, Joshy Green and Dane Zorko have been fantastic. A little mosquito fleet. That's probably the strength of our side at the moment. And I think everyone will be pretty excited with Louis Taylor's goal in the last 5 minutes. So, we're showing a bit in there, so hopefully we'll keep it going.
Mate, I did promise everyone, so we could be here a while, everyone's going to ask you a question. No, I did promise that I'd give you guys a chance to ask Brownie a question, so stick your hand in the air if you've got, yes mate, right at the front here. Best player you've ever played on, Brownie?
Best player I've played on, well, probably the biggest reputation was Glenn Jakovich. I know he's been retired quite a while, but he's probably the best centre-half back of the 90s. I've got to play him a couple of times. Had a lot of big battles with Simon Prestia. He came over from Collingwood, played in big games against him, and he was always a really dour defender. The last couple of years, probably Benny Rutten and Darren Glass, have always been tough competitors.
Yes, mate.